Kitty Martin, Michael Burgess gets it, Sam Johnson gets it. I'll tell you something real quick. Jim Henson definitely gets it. I love Lucy Jim. But we said, you know, I think all happens and, you know, Jim, unfortunately, what's wrong with me? Okay, whatever. So we just want everybody to know that we're not, that this is not hostility to everybody in elected office. Just people who don't get it. There are people, especially in Texas, and we're grateful for that. So what we have built here is an agenda of people who bring you some stories, some of them born of scholarly attention to such things like Meryl, some of them born of lucking into a radio job like me, others born of their experiences of grassroots efforts, and some who have experience and wisdom born by the steps they traveled in the life they live. I want you to meet a really neat lady. It's first time I'm meeting her right here, but I already know her story, and she's going to give you a little peek about it, because what makes it significant is all about being given an opportunity. We can all just suck of a government team our entire lives. It's about choosing not to. It's about saying no to that temptation. Here's somebody who's done it. It's Katrina Pearson. Katrina, what up, please?
Because it seems that everyone in Congress now seems to think that they didn't get it right the first time. And something that Thomas Jefferson said is that it is an axiom in my mind that our liberty will never be safe, but in the hands of the people themselves. That would be us. And he also said that whenever our affairs go obviously wrong, the good sense of the people will interpose and set them to rights. And that's what we're doing today. So, for those who don't know me, I'll tell you just a short little story. I'm from a small town named Thorny, Texas. And I came from the side of the tracks that most people forget about. It was a welfare kind of ordeal, and when wrongs are pressed, because it is believed that they will be born, resistance becomes morality. The next revolution.
Katrina 2012. Katrina 2012. You know, I gotta tell you, I got nothing against guys. I am a guy. I dig women. And here's what I'm sort of talking about. Yeah, there's the drop. There's the drop. No, I just made the news. Now, here's what I'm talking about. There's the National Organization for Women, right? But that's not about womanhood. Womanhood doesn't mean you have to be cavalier about the unborn. Womanhood doesn't require that you pray at an altar of the government. That's the story of womanhood. Sarah Palin is a story of womanhood. So, it's a weird it's a weird time. It's like if you're, look at the hate. You know the most hated man in Black America is Clarence Thomas. Most Black folk rather sit down with a Klan meeting than Clarence Thomas. And pardon me for being hyperbolic about that, but the thing is, because the Klan doesn't threaten much of anybody anymore. They're off in some cave, and who cares about them? But the real threat, not to Black America, but liberal Black America, is the conservative Black person. What heroes these people are! What magnificent examples of breaking free from the shackles of liberalism that have kept them down. And it's the funniest thing because I grew up in D.C. I know all around Black folk. Just diversity, Black folk, Hispanic folk, Asian folk. I love all people. The weird thing in the Black community is they love and preach diversity except for political diversity. 95% vote for Obama. That's insane. And I don't expect it's going to be 50-50, but 70-30? I mean, come on. And so every once in a while, and I get this a lot, the courageous Black conservative man or woman, and I always ask and I go, how's this working for you at the barbershop? How's this working for you at the family reunion? And that's what I mean by courage. And I offer this as an example, not just to pick people out by race and say, hey, conservative Black people, we love you, but to give, which we do, I do, which is to give, but to give an example of when courage is, when you're surrounded by people who disagree with you, to civilly and constructively fight your way out with the truth is one of the most uplifting things you can do. So, I have an example of something I want to share. People are talking about us. There's a guy named Mark Cooper at the Los Angeles Times. Oh, you don't even know yet. Oh, you don't even know yet. We know the city. We know the paper. That's all I gotta know. The LA Times has some good columnists, but anyway. And name one. Max Boot. There you go.